Here we go. This one was easy to remove because it was only like a thing here. Let me get some water. All right. Shh, don't say that, Talisman. I don't want people to know. Yes. That's me making noises to swallow. All right. So let's do it. I can't excuse it this time, Talisman. Don't make me regret it. All right, so this is another box that I have been waiting to open for quite some time. Let's see. We have this big chunk, this big heavy chunk here. But I must say it's very well packaged. Let's see. People say that your pipes aren't yours, they're just taking care of them for now. Are pipes those smoking things that look curvy? Is that what you call pipes, hi Burley? Ah, okay. So you are into that as well? On top of keyboards? I couldn't imagine having a second hobby. One is demanding enough. I'm into too many. Hey, helpful human. How are you? Long time no see. How are you? Luckily, I'm still on the window shopping phase with keyboards, still typing on Unicomp. I've had it for like 8 years. Is that the Model M reboot that Unicomp does? Nice. How do you like them? Never tried one of those. We have like a, I don't know how to say this in English, but it looks like one of those rocambole, I don't know. Oh, an SSK model? That would be awesome. Wrapped like hi-fi. And that hi-fi remembered me of something we talked about. I told you guys that I've been on a retreat for my company, right? From last week, Thursday all the way to Sunday. And it's funny because we have a lot of Brazilians there, and we were talking about things that, team members were talking that didn't have the right pronunciation, right? So one of the things we were talking about this friend of mine, he was, instead of saying fidelity, he would say fidelity. But one of the funniest things is that him, instead of him saying focus, he would be at this meeting and he would say, so focus, focused. You guys need to be focused. So it almost seemed like that he was saying fuck used or fuck yous. I don't know. That was so funny. Oof. It really feels like I opened it at the right part. Look at this. So nice. This seems to be the bottom, and with this signature acrylic parts, they are exactly like the ones that come on the Viper that I have. Not exactly like, I think the ones there take like 2 holes, but they look very, very similar. Look who's here! Mr. Panda, where have you been? You were missed. WoWed? Wowed? I don't know. World of Warcraft? Did? Is that you were like balls deep into playing that? Oh, look at that. My camera crashed. That's becoming a recurring thing. So let me see if I can show you the anodizing. It looks really good. No streaky whatsoever. At least I can't see any. And this is the... I actually got an internal weight for this board that is still being shipped to me. But yeah, the bottom looks amazing. Really, really nice. The one thing that I don't like is that I bought this duck from a guy during the GB phase, and he ordered a STS plate, a stainless steel plate. So, and I wanted a different plate. I wanted even aluminum would do, or aluminum would do, but he, so I bought a plate from, was it Heine that sold it? Heine, I want to say. So unfortunately, we have a stainless steel plate that looks like ass. Look at this. What? Okay, this side, it looks decent, which is the side that faces us. But look at this side. Let me see if I can show you some details. It looks terrible. Let me take it out of the plastic too. I don't know if it's rust or it's part of the machining, but it looks horrible. Look at that. Like, I mean, for the price we paid for this is a big no-no on my book. Yeah, but I mean, would it take a lot of time to do that? Because this side looks decent. Yeah, I'm not a fan of only doing one side, especially on something expensive. And this is the PCB. This, of course, is one of those crazy to program PCBs. KBD4U. Yeah, this needed to be sandblasted for sure. But anyways, I'm not building it with this plate regardless because I can't stand stainless steel. Don't like it at all. So that's not going to be a big issue. I just need to wait for my plate to clear customs. Otherwise, I'll have to start finding a plan B. So this is the flexible part. Look at how flexible this is and blah. Did you guys get the reference? If you guys watch Anthony, you would get the reference. Then we get sounds are a few that you don't like on stainless. So stainless is really hard to flex. So if you like linears, it's gonna be a problem for sound and feel. Because if you see, it barely moves, right? It's very stiff. So I really don't like the sound or feel of those things for linears. But if you're doing like tactile, I don't think it's a major problem. I think you can get away with stainless steel. I would consider using it if I was going to use something like Xylence. So I wouldn't mind that much. So we get some rubber feet, the screws, the usual suspects. Can stay, I need to step out. When is the build? Good question. Next Tuesday, I think I'm building the Lumina that I unboxed a couple of weeks past. But as I said, I need to wait for the plate to clear customs. It's been there for 5 weeks. So I may need to even reorder the plate and try to find if someone can custom make it for me. The what? Lumina. Lumina is that Orion keyboard. I can show you if you're staying. Hold on. This board here. This is the Lumina. I bought this one. It's a prototype. I bought it secondhand, and it had a lot of marks on the Orion. I used some plastic restorer stuff, and it came out way better. Like all the scuffs that. The only one that didn't come out was this thing here, because it goes deep into the Orion. Yes, and this is a palm plate. So we're gonna do palm with Orion. We're gonna see how that. Yeah, this is a prototype, and I like the back as well. And we're gonna use this Waldo PCB that I need to. So the guy desoldered it, Rise desoldered it, and he forgot a couple of places. There is still a little bit of solder, so I'll have to remove those and then start soldering. So it's 99%. We're gonna do it next Tuesday at night at around 6 p.m. Yeah, this is a prototype. I joined the group buy, but it's not gonna be delivered soon. And mine is white with brass accents. And the brass bottom as well. Put it back real quick. And of course, we're gonna be using some red inks for that build that I already lubed. Actually, if you guys watch my stories on Instagram, those were the switches that I used my new mod station with. The mod station that opens the switches, and you don't have to open and put them on a station. So I can show you that in a second. Damn, this is hard to open, guys. Nice. I didn't even remember that I had an Instagram command. All right, see you on Top Clack. I'll sure be there. Yes, I can show you that in a second. Let's just finish with the inspection of this top piece, which I think is really good. No major streaks or anything bad. Looks to be really nice. Yeah, Twitch is different fonts and subtle changes like that. What? Sorry, I meant to put it here. All right, so yes, this is basically it for the. So where does this go? Oh, this goes here, exactly like the Viper. So you have this front and two side thingies. Very nice, very nice. I'm really looking forward to putting this together. Just need to find a way to keep it secure until I do. So let me see if I can use this thing. Yeah, the only disappointment that I had was regarding the plate. The plate looked terrible.